Alright, I want to quickly show my new daily driver to replace that 3-cylinder Focus that I showed in an autocross video previously. I got my nice Toyota Sienna van here for hauling the family around, and I bought this 2008 Mazda 3. It's a sedan. It's gray. It's a 2-liter with a 5-speed manual. It's not real fun buying a used car right now. The Focus was having problems with stuff in the oil. That engine has a timing belt that runs inside the engine in oil, so sort of runs inside like a timing chain. Those are known to come apart and leave chunks. Before they break, they leave chunks in the oil pickup, and then you eventually lose oil pressure, and hopefully you realize that before you launch the engine. Well, the car had 80,000 miles on it, and it's a pretty good time to sell a used car, so I sent that thing down the road, picked up this thing, put $1,500 in my pocket. Not really anything done to this. It's got a nothing really. I replaced the engine mounts, and it's going to be my just run around town car. And these are fairly good autocross cars, so if I ever have a chance to do that, that'll be good. About the only thing I've done with it is I've 3D printed these grill blocks, so you can see that. You really can't see that very well. I left the upper grill open, and I spent a lot of time driving around on the highway with this car, so any improvements to aerodynamics is a good thing with the type of driving that I do. It's like mostly rural highway driving, so this thing's supposed to get like 32 highway. I get like 37 with it. So I took the front license plate off where it was before, mounted it down here in the lower grill, and that serves as a bit of a grill block on the bottom. And then I've got these panels that I 3D printed and then just trimmed and zip tied on this side, and the same on this side over here. So the whole lower grill is blocked, and the upper grill is open, and it's cold outside now, so it's not going to cause any problems. I suspect it probably won't cause any problems in the summer either, but I'll probably take some of those lower grill blocks off. I did see, so between switching to the 15-inch snow tires and putting the grill block on, I went from like 36 miles per gallon or 35 to 37 or so. So it did make a difference, it seemed like. I like it. It's a good car. It came from Washington, so it's still got quarter panels in it, so that's sort of nice. I sprayed the whole underside with this junk here. So it's PV Blaster Corrosion Stop. It's sort of a waxy oil, sort of like fluid film, but I was able to get it quite a bit cheaper. So all the rockers and the rear quarters and everything are coated in that stuff, and I'm hoping that'll stave off the rust. Because I'm from Wisconsin, as you saw from my license plate, and I have not seen one of these with quarter panels still intact. They're all look like they've been sitting at the bottom of the sea. They're so rusty. So when I found one that was good, I used to own a 2007 that was also a 2-liter with a 5-speed manual, so I know these cars. They're good cars. I mean, I think it's as good as a Civic. People don't really know about them, so I was able to get a good deal. And replacement motor is cheap. Replacement transmission is cheap because nobody really, there's plenty of rusted out ones that run good that I could get parts from if I needed to. So my plan is to run this thing for a long time. It's a good car. I do miss the hatchback to put my bicycle in, but That's what it is.